Let us look at these questions now. The 10th question is, the sum of three numbers in GP is 56 if we subtract 1, 7 and 21 from these numbers in that order, we obtain an arithmetic progression. So let the three numbers in GP be A, AR and AR squared, where A is the first term, R is the common ratio. Now sum of these numbers is given as 56. So let me write it directly, or let me write it here. A plus AR squared is equal to 56. And if I subtract 1, 7 and 21 from these numbers, the numbers will become an arithmetic progression. That means A minus 1, AR minus 7 and AR squared minus 21. These three numbers are in arithmetic progression. Or in other words, you can say twice of AR minus 7 is equal to A minus 1 plus AR squared minus 21. So these are the two information that are given. Now we need to find these numbers. Okay. Alright. So let us simplify this one a little bit. This is 2AR minus 14 equals A minus 1 plus AR squared minus 21. And if I bring everything on one side, I'll have AR squared minus 2AR plus A, and then minus 21 minus 1 minus 22 plus 14, it will become minus 8 and it is equal to 0, right? And one more thing that I notice, AR square plus A is equal to, what I am thinking is AR squared plus A. I can replace this by 56 minus AR, right? So if I do that, it will become 56 minus AR minus 2AR, so minus 3AR in total, and minus 8 equal to 0. So 3AR will be equal to 56 minus 8, that is 48, or AR is 16. So I have got one of the terms here, and sum of these three numbers is 56. Okay, this sum is 56. I have got one of the terms as 16. So the next thing I am thinking is that this number here is 16. Okay, and I know that the sum of these three numbers is 56. So the sum of these two numbers is obviously 40, right? What I mean is A plus AR squared is equal to 40. There is nothing, rocket science in this. But the point I want to make is that if I consider these terms as 40 minus k and k, I can do that because sum of these two is 40. So I have considered one of these as 40 minus k and another as k. The thing that I want to highlight is that if these three numbers are in GP, then I can say B squared is equal to AC. So that is what I am going to use here. So if I consider these two numbers as 40 minus k into some k, I can write the product as 16 squared. This is what I want to say. Okay, so further, if you write it as 40k minus k squared, it is 16 squared, that is 256. So k squared minus 40k plus 256 is equal to 0. Now I'll be able to find value of k from here, right? If you factorize this is 16 into 16, right? So how can I factorize this middle term or split this middle term to obtain this product? Out of this 16 into 16, I can write it as 8 into 32. Yes. So yes, this is the factorization. K squared minus 32k minus 8k plus 256 is equal to 0. If I take k outside, k minus 32 minus 8, k minus 32 equals 0. So k will be either 8 or 32. Now let me check the numbers. If k is 8, then this number will become 32 and this is 8, right? And if k is 32, then this number will become, okay, this is something that we have covered in any of the in both the cases. Okay, k is either 8 or 32. If it is 8, then this number will become 32. If it is 32, then this number will become 8. So these two numbers are going to be 8 or 32. So the GP will either be 8, 16, 32 or 32, 16, 8. But in both the cases, the numbers are going to be 8, 16 and 32. I hope you have, I just used two steps in this question. The step number one was, let me change the color and explain it to you. Step number one was to write the given information mathematically. So these three numbers were in GP and their sum is 56, so I have written it. These three numbers were in AP, so I could write this. Now after simplifying it, I simply replaced AR squared plus A in this by 56 minus AR. So that gave me value of AR, which is one of the terms. So if I got the value of one of the terms, I know the rest of the two terms will have a sum of 40 because total sum is 56, out of which the middle term is 16. So these two terms will add up to 40. So if one of these terms is k, another will be 40 minus k. Why do I write this k or 40 minus k? Just to bring it into a simplified form. Now I know that the product of these two terms is square of this. So that is what I have used here, and that converted into a simple quadratic which gave me k equal to 8 or 32. I hope you find this question really simple.